Our other top story here this morning, doctors sounding the alarm about a suspected outbreak of a respiratory illness at least one high school campus.
Yeah, this is affecting hundreds and hundreds of students. It has left hundreds of them sick. CBS 8's Dana Marie McNichol is at Patrick Henry High School in San Carlos with what many families now need to know.
This really is impacting a huge portion of the student body. We've been in contact with local hospitals, including Rady Children's, who say they've seen 300 students just in the last week. We spoke to a doctor who gives us an insight on why this is happening at this time of the year.
With the lockdown with COVID, children have not been getting the usual viruses that they normally get. So every year, most of these kids get infected and then they get immune so that the following year they don't get so sick. And the following year they even do better. If this was mid-January, it's like, well, this is respiratory season. In October, we don't see this. So we're having an incredibly early season with the respiratory viruses that is moving through the community with incredible speed.
He still thinks it's too early to tell exactly what caused the outbreak. Now, according to the Union Tribune, about 1,000 of the 2,600 students here at Patrick Henry were absent from school yesterday. Right now, we don't know how many students are sick, but we do know no students have been hospitalized as a result. Although the county reports daily several hundred COVID-19 cases and is already seeing a rapid and early start to flu season, it is too early to determine the cause of the suspected outbreak here at Patrick Henry High School as test results are pending. We will be reaching out to Patrick Henry to get a number of those students absent from school today, hoping that many of them feel much better. I'm Dana Marie McNichol coming to you from San Carlos for CBS 8.
Well, Patrick Henry High School is not the only school dealing with these sick calls. In fact, this morning we are now learning Del Norte High School also dealing with absences, and CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal joining us live now with this part of our coverage. What's happening there, Kelly?
That's right. Well, we have confirmed that 400 students are out sick from Del Norte High School this morning. Their symptoms are similar to the students of Patrick Henry High School. They're flu-like symptoms. And also like Patrick Henry High School, Del Norte High also celebrated homecoming this past weekend.
We've been tracking illnesses at Del Norte High School over the past week. And so what we saw was on the Monday back from the weekend, we had about 189 absences, but then Tuesday and Wednesday that jumped to close to 400.
And that was Christine Paik, spokesperson for Poway Unified, who says the number of students out sick, it's certainly high. Now, even though they just celebrated homecoming, she says some of the students who are sick didn't even go to homecoming. So this outbreak isn't just from that, but obviously, germs spread easily. As you heard her say, the number of kids out sick increased as the week went on. Now, we do know of at least one cancellation due to this outbreak. The San Marcos JV volleyball coach posted on Facebook that the match against Del Norte was canceled due to the players being out sick. At this point, we don't know of any other cancellations. We do know that county health officials are monitoring the situation at Patrick Henry as well as across the area. This is something that the health community has talked about for a while, that because we don't have the same kinds of restrictions in place that we did during COVID, people are out and about, no longer wearing masks, that they've always warned that we could see a spike in illnesses like the flu. So back out here live, Peck says there's no reason to be alarmed. However, they are reminding parents to take precautions, and certainly if your student or if your child is at home feeling a little bit ill, do not send them to school. Kelly Hessedal, CBS 8.